There's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
Valentine,
can do.
born in line.
This guy says the horse can do.
5 to 9.
I'm making a lot taffy with by a half according to this here in the telegraph.
The Bobby Vera by the hair's looks alright. There's an army pants in it red last night. Light spots,
Look fine.
This
Jockey's brother's a friend of mine.
But just a minute, boys, I got a sweetbox noise. It says great grandfather was from equipoise. Shows glass, shows glass. This guy says the horse shows glass. If he says the horse shows
born in line. So I got him figured at 5 to 9.
So make it as lot taffy with by a half according
This guy
to
says
this
the horse
here in the telegraph. Appetite.
Valentine, I got the horse right here.
Before you take another swallow, follow the fold and say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Tear up your poker deck and play no more. Follow the fold through the meadow where the sun shines out of the darkness and the silken shame in which you wallow. Follow the fold and say no more. Say no more. Say no more. If you're a sinner and you pray no more, follow the fold. Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I am here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers. With your dice, your cards, your horses, pause and think before it is too late. You are in great danger. I am not speaking of the prison and the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent now. Just around the corner is our little mission where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Please come and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put him to flight forever. Remember, friends, it's the Save a Soul mission, located on 409 West 49th Street. Open all day, all night, with a special prayer meeting on Thursday.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll like her is mixed up in the mission dodge.
Yeah, she's a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
It is too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How could she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Hey, Harry the horse, how are ya? You know Nicely Johnson?
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Is he got a place for his crap game?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. Say, I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
$5,000?
And where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish Nathan would find a place where we could...
Lieutenant Brannigan! Mr. South Street, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who's been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you this because I know that you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah!
Oh.
Well, you can tell him for me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, no one's gonna give him a spot because they all know that Brannigan is breathing down their necks.
Hi, Nathan!
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Why, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I've just been talking to your colleagues here about your crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know, from the fact that you now have to live off your salary.
Nathan, did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, and in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place? Did I find a place? Yeah, I found a place. We're gonna hold the crap game tomorrow night at Radio City Music Hall.
Well, how are you gonna fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places. Back in the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Nathan, you once said there might be a chance at the Biltmore Garage.
I was over at the Biltmore Garage. I spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He said he might take a risk and let me use the place. If I give him $1,000. In cash.
Your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean my marker's no good? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says I owe you $1,000, signed Nathan Detroit. A marker is a pledge on which a guy can't welch on. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker's as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. Don't seem possible. Me, without a livelihood. Why, I've been running a crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even get Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is? Today is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, we've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, you have to concentrate on the crap game. The town is up to here with high players. The Greeks in town.
Brandy Bottle Bates!
Scranton Slim!
I know, I could make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they now have a lock on the door of the gym at the public school 84.
There's the stockroom behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot. But the $1,000 we ain't got.
Why, it's good old reliable Nathan.
Nathan, Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan. For it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of letters for the fellow who can get us there. If we only had a lousy little brand, we could be a millionaire. That's good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, he'll arrange that you go broke and quiet in peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to squawk. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? established, permanent, floating crap game in New York.
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys, I'll let you know where it is.
Okay, Nathan. Hey, you know who else is in town today looking for some action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town today.
Sky Masterson. There's the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time, when he got sick, he wouldn't take any penicillin on account of he bet 10 C's his temperature would go to 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you could borrow the money from Sky.
No, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why did I bet him on something? Why did I bet him $1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. Perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can figure out a bet on which there's no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar will the fly sit on, or how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake? Ooh, cheesecake. Run into Mindy's and find out how many pieces of cheesecake they sold yesterday and how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel? But what do you want to know for?
Just do it. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide. And if she sees I'm running a crap game, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan dear.
Adelaide, pigeon.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie. He's been working us all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I better get out of here and get something to eat. And he says,
you don't want to eat. You just want to sneak out and meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what'd you tell him?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want. Choo!
Well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present? For me?
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. Put this belt around your belly. How sweet. Look, honey, about your present. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's all right, I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
That's okay, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, darling, I can do without anything, just so long as you don't start running the crap game again.
The crap game? What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake, 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake? That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey.
Hey, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, honey, I'm expecting a fellow. And I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, take Adelaide over to the drugstore. You see, honey, it's across the street. You have a cold. And there are a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, darling, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person.
Sky Masterson. Glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
You look great.
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place. Beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's. Gonna be in town long?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. You want to come with me?
No, I got a lot of things to do. Say, How about you and I go over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake? I hear they sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not hungry. Hey, tell me, how's Adelaide?
Fine, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married?
Well, we all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us, Nathan, we got to remember that as pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Look, you hungry yet? I thought we'd go over to Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something.
No, I think I'll go get the late results.
But you'd have to admit that Mindy sells the greatest cheesecake.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
And yet some people prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought. But if everybody is like I am, I'd say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Well, I just thought I'd give you a little action, for old time's sake. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh?
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "I am sorry that I am not able to bankroll you to a very large start. But, having no potatoes to give you, I am now going to stake you to some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a guy is going to come to you, and he is going to show you a nice, brand new deck of cards, upon which the seal is not yet broken. And this guy is going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump up out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you will wind up with an earful of cider." Now, Nathan, I do not claim that you have been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
Well, you don't think that
However, if you're looking for some real action, I will bet you the same 1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie you have on. Well?
No bet. Red, a crazy color.
Nathan, we took Miss Adelaide to the drugstore just
Don't bother me.
Hi, Sky.
How's it with you fellas?
Not bad. Nicely. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she said for you to be sure to pick her up after the show at the hot box, and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean...
Yes, dear. That is husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. And Adelaide, you have the kind of girl that is most difficult to unload.
Because I don't want to unload Adelaide. I love Adelaide. And besides, a guy without a doll? Well, who's going to holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I merely say that a guy should have them around when he wants them. And they are easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, then how come you ain't got one? How come you're going to Havana tomorrow night without one?
I like to travel light. But should I wish to take a doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll, and I name her. Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that any doll I name, you will take her to Havana tomorrow night?
You got a bet.
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do, Sarah.
How do you do?
My name's Abernathy. Arvide Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What is the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I have wasted my life in gambling and evil betting. But I have suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Agatha, coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possible. I have been wandering around, trying to get up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I would never have become a gambler at all, had I not fallen in with evil companions, who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. Makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
You go right on talking to Sister Sarah and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, "Seek, and ye shall find."
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We're out there every day trying.
Maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between the hours of midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee's so good, I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine old gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you?
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. And I suppose if one of you should go someplace, the other one goes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 pamphlets I'd like you to read. They will give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And there will be an all-night prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you will not think that I am getting out of line. But I think it is wonderful to see a pretty doll. I mean, a nice-looking lady like you, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Staying here all the time? Do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a little far. But there are a lot of wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's skeleton.
Well, I will be speaking at the prayer meeting on Thursday.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry. No peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are 2 things been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5, the others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I could fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's market for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anybody in town. I owe you 1 dozen sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
Well, it will take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant,
And where is that?
El Café Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana? Havana?
Where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night, and the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, that when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission one and all, except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. I am relieved to know that it is just me personally, and not all guys in general. It is nice to know that somewhere in the world there's a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I am not interested in what he will not be. I am interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the homey aroma of his pipe.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes, and I shall meet him when the time is right.
You got the guy all figured out?
I have.
Including what he smokes, all figured out, huh?
All figured out. I'll know when my love comes along. I won't take a chance, for he'll be just what I need. Not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
I'll know by the calm, steady voice, the sweet on the ground. I'll know as I run into his arms that at last I've come home safe and sound. And till then I shall wait. And till then I'll live when my love comes along.
No, you're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I'll leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know and I won't ever ask, am I right, am I wise, am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. Stop in again. In case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be through. For I'll know when my love comes along.
To Joey.
Who is this?
Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. Who do you want?
Joey, I'm calling about the, you know.
The what?
The crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Wait a minute, I got a customer.
Well, hurry it up, will ya?
$78. Now what did you say, Nathan?
The crap game.
Don't say that on the phone. Who's the doctor listening?
I'm sorry, the dice game. Look, Joey, can I use your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
You'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Look, Joey, if you're going to take that attitude, I'll have the game someplace else.
Have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Come on, Joey, the dough's guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
I made a bet with him. I bet him he could not take a certain doll to Havana.
Why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's how I know I can't lose.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse, it's a dog.
But Joey...
Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, you known me for a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
Look, I can't talk no more. I gotta meet Adelaide at the hot dogs. Look, Joey, one more thing. Can I at least tell the guys I'm gonna have it at your place?
Not till I get the dough.
You'll get it tomorrow. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, our grand finale in our Round the World review. We take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide, and the hot box, Farmerettes.
you a bushel and a peck. That lousy Joey Biltmore.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello, pie face.
How are you, handsome?
Fine, fine. What do you got there?
A book.
A book. You're always reading books. You're all becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling. This is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
That's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I had had it, and I told him a long time. And I said I thought it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. So he said to read this book, because he said it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Now, this is the psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Would that book tell you why certain kind of dolls wouldn't go for certain kind of guys, even though you don't think they would do so?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just for instance. There are certain dolls you can almost bet that wouldn't go for certain guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fella seems, you can never be sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, darling, starting with next week, I'm going to get a raise. So, with what I'll be making, I wondered what you would think. Maybe we could finally get married.
Of course we can. Sooner or later.
I know, Nathan. But I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I never told you before. But my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Why would she think a thing like that?
Well, I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They don't get married.
And why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
You did? Huh?
Uh-huh. Then after about 2 years,
What after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we had it.
What type of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me. He has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan. Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Anyway, Nathan, now we're finally getting married and it won't be a lie anymore.
How can you do such a thing? To a nice old broad like your mother.
But Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
Well, I'm gonna meet her someday. And what do I tell her? What do I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Traded them to the Phillies or something? What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
Marriage ain't something you jump into like a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan! What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
Bad luck?
So you see, Nathan, darling, I got the veil. All we need now is our license and a blood test.
A what?
Blood test. It's a law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open up my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning to run your crap game again.
Adeline, how can you say such a thing? Don't you know the reason I give up my crap game is because I love you so much. And I want us two to be the happiest married couple in the whole...
Anyone see an earring out here?
I don't think so.
Yeah! I'm all dated up with Society Max, and he breaks it on account of your lousy crap game. Honest, Adeline, I pity you. Oh, here it is.
I'm down on my knees, Adeline.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Now don't get yourself all upset, honey. You and I are gonna be fine. We're gonna get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
Oh no, I promise you it's true. You'll feel better about it tomorrow. Come on, honey, give me that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo. But the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. Missy's getting a kind of a name for herself, and the name ain't his. That poison can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, that poison can develop lung grip. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime. The compartment is air conditioned, and the moon's sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga. What a time! And the a post-nasal drip with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really a grip. For a lack of immunity property and a feeling she's getting too old. A poison can develop a bad cold.
Hey, nicely. What are you looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah, and you should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Great. Just so we don't take it to Havana.
Havana? Huh. He could not take this doll to New Rochelle. Say, where's Nathan? He ought to start lining up the game.
I suppose trying to see Miss Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide, she's always taking his mind off honest work.
You know, it's too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan would go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I am told that it is a worldwide weakness. Look, what's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a guy who buys his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting in front of a television set who once used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked them. And it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir, when you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
When you spot on John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane. It's only a John for a Jane.
When you meet a jet, paying all kinds of rent for a flat that would flatten the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some doll.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, make a bet they'll be making it for some doll.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can't afford, it's a cinch that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum balderall.
Call it hell, call it heaven, it's problem 12-7. That the guy's only doing it for some doll.
When you see a sport and his cash has run short, make a bet that he's making it with some doll.
When a guy wears tails with the front living wide, who the hell do you think is tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob
listen by the song. Call it dumb, call it clever, how you can give odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
I do think you should have paid some attention to him.
Yes, he attended every meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No. I can't reach these people. I never should have volunteered for this post. Well, let's go into lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah. All right.
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town, General.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
I'm sorry. We've been holding some extra street meetings trying to stimulate more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Then won't you come inside, have some lunch with us?
I don't have time, dear. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We've decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh, no.
Close the mission?
General, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many calls on us. So many other places where our work is really needed.
But we're doing much better now.
We've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
You've announced a meeting, but will anybody be here? Will anybody come?
Pardon me, General, I couldn't help but overhear. My name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
I am glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Why don't you come to the mission tomorrow night and find out for yourself? Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance...
General, I can personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Well, hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Okay, so we all set? Everybody have their red carnation on? Remember, no one will be let into the trap game without they get a red carnation. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, can I tell the boys it's at the Billboard garage?
Yeah, we gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
Yeah, but it's 11 o'clock. We're not gonna wait around much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely at the hotel to get the money from Sky. It'll be there. Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
Well, I had to go get some groceries. I felt a little faint.
Get back to that hotel and wait for the money to come. And wait for it under the ticket to stop it. So get back.
All right, David.
Where's the game, Detroit?
Harry the horse. How is everything in Brooklyn, Harry?
Detroit, if you do not have no place for your game, tell us. Otherwise, we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now take it easy, Harry.
I hope, Detroit, that you will not spoil our evening inasmuch as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. And I think you might have heard of him. I'd like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Why, how do you do, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city, in which, as you must know, the heat is on. So just be patient and you'll soon get a little action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around or shall we blow? I come here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure, sure.
Nathan, if there is no crap game tonight, Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased, as you can find out from those citizens who at one time or another displeased him. Although I will admit, it is hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Why, Harry, you don't think I displease a big gentleman like Big Julie, do you? I believe me, Big Julie, that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can almost guarantee it.
Well, well, an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Angie the Ox, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Liver Lips Louie. Hey, Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn. Pardon me, I'm very bad with names. But your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
Oh, and what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother across the street. Lovely. This looks like the male chorus from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
Well, we were,
It's a party.
Indeed. What kind of party?
See you tomorrow!
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
What?
That's correct, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor's dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir, for
He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
it was a surprise.
But when I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was
It was a bachelor dinner.
It's a bachelor dinner.
Yes, Sarah. Bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
So, tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
When will it be, Nathan?
Well,
Come on, Nathan. These fine fellows were nice enough to throw you a bachelor dinner. At least you could tell them the wedding date.
well, we gotta get our license and our blood test.
Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could be married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box?
Gee, honey, we gotta get our license.
You could elope.
What?
You could drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Pimlico.
No, not Pimlico. No, Nathan. Elkton. They'll marry you right away. They don't even ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Nathan, that's a great idea. I'll lend elope. I'll lend you my getaway car, my Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it!
Oh, what the hell?
Hey, congratulations, Nathan. My congratulations too, Nathan. I only hope there's nothing in heredity.
Nathan, I got so many things to do before we elope. You'll be at the Hot Box tomorrow night.
I'll have a table reserved, and I'll be all dressed up in whatever we elope in.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy. I ought to wire my mother. Only, what'll I wire her?
Send her a telegram. Only date it back.
I better wait till we have 5 children. It won't take us long.
Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fellow, a most beautiful doll indeed. Do you agree, Big Joe? Tell me, how long you known the doll?
14 years.
Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, you better find a place for the crap game.
I know, but the money ain't come from Sky yet.
Maybe the money won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
He couldn't have. She couldn't have gone. How could she?
too.
To see the old. Don't miss the dungeons from which prisoners were thrown to the sharks.
Sounds like a million miles.
Here is buried Christopher Columbus.
At least he's lying down. How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
Don't say they lace you.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Don't say they lace you.
What's in it? Besides milk.
Oh, sugar. It's sort of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
It's very good. I'll have another. Bacardi have alcohol in it.
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
Take it easy, slugger. It's over and you're still champ. Are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me how do I feel. Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I just gotta behave. For if I were a lamb, I'd light, and if I were a man, I'd wave. Ask me how glory. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that it looked. Boy, if I were a truck, I'd whack. And if I were a ask me how do I feel? Ask me now that we're running for if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this poor, beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding-dong, That is so wonderful. Let's stay a few days and see how wonderful it's really like.
I think we better hurry. If we're gonna catch the last plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a girl like you shouldn't get mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. You know why I took you to Havana? I made a bet. That's how you met me in the first place. I made a bet.
Well, how else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
Come on. I gotta think what's best for you.
You talk just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
I don't know how we'll get home with all this stuff. It was wonderful of you to give it to me. Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Oh, fine, Sky. Look, the girls just gave me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with a kitchen shower. Look.
What vulgar jewelry.
That's wonderful, Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah.
How do you do?
Glad to meet you. You know, Sky, we're all open tomorrow night, right after the hot box, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I'm going to love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never even been up this late before.
How do you like it?
So peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone, when the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah?
Josiah Masterson, that's my real name. You're the first person I ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
Good morning.
We followed your suggestion and stayed out all night. We talked to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
You're even more tired than I am.
This way, come on! What is this? What the hell is this? An Astus! Wait a minute, I'm losing 10 cheese!
Somebody must have tipped him off. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but this is the first time I've ever seen a floating crap game going full blast in a mission.
Crap game?
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you? Sarah!
I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
It's no good. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Why not? What the hell kind of doll are you, anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our feature number of the evening, our very own Miss Adelaide and the Hot Box debutantes.
Detroit's party, sir. Is he here? No, sir, he hasn't been here all evening. Bring me your iron soda.
Hey, Sky, have you seen Miss Adelaide?
Huh?
I bring her a message from Nathan. I wish Nathan would bring his own messages.
What's the message? Where's Nathan?
It's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh was suddenly taken ill with...
A rare tropical disease?
Yeah, That's not bad. Anyway, Nathan asked
What's the message? Where's Nathan?
the crap game is still going on.
Since last night?
Big Julie, being a large loser, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, he is most insistent. So we find another place and the game goes on.
Where's the game?
Are you looking for some action?
No. I'm leaving town tonight. But I would like to talk to some of the guys. You see, nicely, I gave my market to somebody. And I kind of like to clean it up before I have to go.
I'll see you outside.
What about Nathan's message?
Oh, Miss Adelaide, Nathan's in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical aunt. Goodbye.
What? I don't understand. Sky Nathan has to come here tonight. We're hoping to get married. Is it the crap game again?
You know Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
But he promised to change.
Change. Why is it the minute you girls get a guy you like, you take him right in for alterations?
What about you men? Why can't you marry people like other people do and live normal like people? Have a home with wallpaper and bookends.
No, Miss Adelaide.
What do you mean, no?
Guys like Nathan in Detroit and yeah, Sky Masterson. We don't belong in a life like that. So when a girl gets mixed up with us, it's no good. No good. See you in a couple of months.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Las Vegas, maybe. I got a ticket on a late plane.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Tell him I never want to talk to him again and have him call me here.
Look, why don't you get another guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. Wait till you fall for somebody. You'll find out.
Yeah.
In other words, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can develop a clue. You can bundle her up in her wellies and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than a frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a person can develop the flu. Oh, the flu. 103.2. So much virus inside that a microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories in writing, the story her folks can be told. A person can develop a code.
Not so fast, Sarah, not so fast. Look, suppose we don't have a big meeting tonight. Suppose nobody's there at all. We'll explain to the general.
We won't have to explain. It'll be very clear. I just want to get away from this whole place. To go someplace where
Where the sinners are all respectable and well-behaved.
you saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Didn't you know that?
Are you kidding? I knew it the moment he started picking on you. What I didn't know is that you were going to get stuck on him.
I'll get over it.
What do you want to get over it for? It isn't pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough...
He will not be a gambler.
Sarah, dear, I've always taken care of you. All I want is for you to be happy. Velvet, I can wish you for the collar of your coat, and fortune smiling all along the way. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Mansions I can wish you, 7 footmen all in red, and calling cards upon a silver tray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Standing there, gazing at you, full of the bloom of you. Standing there, gazing at you, with the sheep's eye and the licorice too. Music, I can wish you many music while you're young, and wisdom when your hair is turned to gray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. With the sheep's eye and the licorice too, and the strong arms to carry you away.
Good evening, Miss Sarah. Well, Brother Abernathy, how goes it with the soul saving? Tonight's the big meeting, isn't it?
It's supposed to be. The general's coming and she's expecting,
The general's a tough doll, eh?
Well, very few people are gonna be there. In fact, nobody. And
I don't think Mr. Masterson is very interested in our troubles. We've got to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you've forgotten something. But being a gambler, I never forget things like this. You hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson. But I'd rather you just forgot about it.
I cannot welch a marker.
Last night, the mission was filled with your friends. Let us say we're even.
If you don't pay off on that marker, I'm gonna tell the whole town you're a duty welcher.
Nicely. Where's the crack game?
Most guy, it's about 10 minutes from here.
Which way?
This way.
Wait a minute. Where you all going? I came here to shoot crap.
We had enough.
I want to go home. You see, Big Julie, the boys are slightly fatigued from wearing this. Having been shooting crap for quite a while. Namely, 24 hours.
I do not care who is tired. I am out 25 G's, so nobody leaves.
Gentlemen, I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that he is a bad loser, it is that he merely prefers to win. Right, Big Julie?
Give me the dice. I'm shooting 500.
I'll take 200.
Oh, come on, I'm half dead over here.
If you do not shut up, Big Julie will arrange the other half.
1-on-1. You lose $50 for the house. But since you hold the dice, your luck is bound to change.
Shut up. Another 500.
Here comes that big lucky roll. Snake eyes, you lose again.
Hey, tough luck, Big Julie.
Well, that cleans me. But I ain't through yet. I will now play on credit.
What?
You see, Big Julie, the boys are pretty tired. Of course, me personally, I'm as fresh as a daisy.
Then I will play with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking down out every pot. You must have by now quite a bundle.
Well, being I assume the risk, it is only natural I should assume some dough.
Detroit, I am going to roll you willy or nilly. If I lose, I will give you my marker.
And if I lose?
You will give him cash.
Let me hear it from Big Julie.
You will give me cash.
Now I've heard it.
Here is my marker. Put up your dough. Is anything wrong?
I owe you $1,000, signed X. How is it you can write $1,000, but you can't write your signature?
I was good in arithmetic, but I stunk in English.
Here, let me help you through Harvard.
I'm rolling 1,000, and to change my luck, I'm going to use my own dice.
Your own dice?
Yeah, I had them made for me, especially in Chicago.
But Big Julie, you cannot interpolate Chicago dice into a New York City crap game.
No, that's a breach of etiquette.
Show me where it says that in Emily Post.
Look, I do not wish to seem petty, but can I have a look at these dice? But these dice are blank. They ain't got no spots on them.
I had the spots removed for luck, but I remember where the spots formerly were.
You mean to tell me you're gonna roll these dice and call the spots from when they formerly was?
Why not?
I see no reason.
A 5 and a 5. My point is 10.
Well, I still got a chance.
10Z, 10Z. Come again, Z.
I wish he'd fall down on his end, Z.
A 10. I win.
A 10?
A 6 and a 4.
Which is the 6 and which is the 4?
Either way. Now, I am shooting 2,000. I get it up.
I just remembered. Adelaide's expecting me. I'm supposed to be getting married.
Get up to 2,000.
Why don't you let some of the other chaps in on the fun?
No, with you. 2,000. Seven. I win.
What a surprise.
Detroit, I think I will take it easy this time.
What do you mean?
I'm shooting $1.
Oh, I'll take all of it.
How do you like that? Snake guys, I lose.
For this, I gotta bend down.
Now, I will give you a chance. I will roll for you 3,000.
3 G's?
I'm rolling you for 3 G's. Put it down there.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if I stuck it right in your pocket?
Get it up. $11, I win.
Ah, that cleans me.
Now, I will play with you guys.
No. Wait a minute, Big Julie. You gotta give me a chance to win my money back. I will roll you, but with my dice.
All right, Detroit. That's fair, but what are you going to use for money?
I'll give you my marker.
And you want Big Julie to put up cash?
Hey, Nathan done it.
Yeah, I done it. What kind of deal is this anyway?
Nathan, take it easy.
Him with the no-spot dice. Somebody ought to knock the spots off of him.
Nathan, don't make Big Julie have to do something to you.
Yeah, I am on my vacation.
Go ahead, shoot me. Put me in cement. At least then I know where I am. Here, I risk my neck to run a crap game. I even promised to get married on account of it. And look how I wind up. Broke in a sewer. Believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there is nothing that you could not do to me that could not cheer me up!
Well, Sky, here they are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, fresh blood. You looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I would like to talk to some of you guys.
We ain't talking. We're shooting crap.
I am asking for only 1 minute.
We are shooting crap.
It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who is this guy?
The fella I told you took the mission doll to Havana.
Say, fella, why don't you go back to your praying tomato? You're slowing up the action around here.
If you want action, how'd you like to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
Well, I know a thing like that.
I'll give you a clue.
Done.
He's got a gun.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. Kindly return that to Sears Roebuck.
Look, you guys. Tonight at Miss Sarah Brown's mission, at 409 West 49th Street, they are holding a midnight prayer meeting. I have promised to deliver to them some sinners. And when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are pretty high up among the pink cards.
I don't want to spend no evening in a hallelujah joint.
If you won't do it as a favor to me, do it as a favor to yourselves. I guarantee you the air in the mission smells cleaner than down here. And it might not hurt you guys to learn something besides the odds on making a fool the hard way.
You've been reading the Bible too much.
So what? Maybe the Bible don't read as lively as the scratch sheet, but it is at least twice as accurate.
Yeah.
Nice guy. Yeah. Well, I tried. See you around, Nathan.
Okay, Sky. Oh, Sky, I regret I temporarily do not have the $1,000 to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
What? I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Get up, Big Julie. I will now roll you, but with my dice.
Nothing doing. With those dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
What did you say?
I says, with them dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save his. And yours, and yours, and his. I am going to roll the dice. I will bet each of you $1,000 against your souls. 1,000 cash against a marker for your souls. If I win, you guys all show up at the mission tonight. Is it okay?
Let me get this. If you lose, we each get $1,000. And if you win, we gotta show up at the Mission Dolls Cabaret.
If I win, you show up at the Save a Soul mission. One meeting.
Okay by me.
By me too.
You too, Nathan. $1,000 against your soul.
Me? I don't even know if I got one.
You got one someplace.
How do you spell soul?
S-O. All right, put down your markers. Give me the dice. And give me room.
Hey, quit stalling. Whoa! What's the matter, Sky? Turning chicken?
You seen me roll for 100 G's. But I got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush. And yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight.
luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck, be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't leave for an escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady tonight.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck, let a gentleman see.
Luck, let a gentleman see.
How nice a dame you can be.
How nice a dame you can be.
I know the way you
Be a lady, be a lady. Luck be a lady with me.
A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd a soul. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me when I put my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite.
Let's keep the party polite.
Never get out of my sight.
Never get out of my sight.
Stick with me,
Stick here, baby. Stick here, baby.
Be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck, be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck, be a lady.
What's the matter? Roll the dice. Pop it up, pop it up, pop it up, pop it up, right. Ha!
But I tell you, I don't want to go to no prayer meeting.
Big Julie, you give your marker, and if you welch, it will cause me no little embarrassment. And I am sure you do not wish to cause me embarrassment.
But if it ever gets back to Chicago that I went to a prayer meeting, no decent person will talk to me.
Adelaide!
What a coincidence.
Adelaide, did nicely explain to you about tonight. I hope you ain't sore of it.
Please, let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people. We do not have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Adelaide, what is this? You are my doll.
Your doll? Please, if that weren't so amusing, one could laugh at it.
Sweetheart, baby. How can you get so upset over one lousy elopement? Adelaide, please.
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded in your not being able to upset me no more. I have got you completely out of my... Oh, Nathan!
Oh, Adelaide, I can't stand it. Don't ever do that to me again. We're gonna get married. We'll have a home, a green house with a white fence, just like the Whitney colors.
Nathan, we gotta do it soon. I had another letter from my mother today asking a lot of questions. And she put in a letter for you, too.
A letter for me? From your mother? Dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you. Although you have now been married to my daughter for 12 years, I feel like I've known you from Adelaide's letters. And in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go off to work every morning. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of the A&P. I'm not even the manager?
I was going to promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you must work to take care of Adelaide, the 5 kids, and the one that's on the...
Mother wanted me to visit her, so I had to tell her that.
Don't she know I can't have 6 kids on what they pay me at the A&P? I know that you are a good man and that you will always take care of Adelaide. I feel like such a heel.
Look, Nathan, darling. We can still make everything all right. Look! It's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes to 12. Let's a look right now.
Okay, Adelaide. Oh, but I can't.
Why not?
Come on, Nathan, we're gonna be late.
Come on!
Nathan, why can't we elope now?
Because I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, this is the biggest lie you ever told me!
No, I promise you it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me everything under the sun, and you give me a kiss and you grab in your hand, you hold on. You're running on the time, I can honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead and hate me. I love you.
10 years of my life I was a fool to give to you.
I'm just a no good bitch. All right, already it's true. So new. So sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love
You gamble it here, you gamble it there, you gamble on everything goes to me, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air till you're back in the money again. When I think of the time,
Adelaide,
I think of the way I tried. I can honestly die.
serve a paper and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead and hate me. I love you.
Wind up in jail, don't look to me too bad.
All right already, so call a policeman. All right already, it's true. So new, so sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you.
You're at it again, you're playing the game. I'm not gonna play second fiddle with that. I'm sick and I'm tired of stalling around and I'm telling you about what's wrong. When I think of the time, gone by.
Adelaide,
I think of the way I tried. I could honestly die.
Sue me, sue me. Simple and through me. I
It is now several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Maybe your watch is fast.
General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I've spoken to these people day after day, but my words haven't reached them. I think you had better...
Welcome, brothers and sisters, welcome.
Is everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Here you are, Miss Sarah. 1 dozen or more assorted sinners. Sorry we didn't have time to clean them up.
Won't you, ladies and gentlemen, sit down?
Sit down, all of you.
I would like to welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to the Save a Soul mission.
Just a minute, you guys. This is a mission, not Roseland. And I suggest that you do not indulge in any unpleasantness. Since I am required to leave for Points West tonight, I am appointing Nathan Detroit, Major Domo, in my place. Nathan, anybody who does not conduct himself according to Hoyle will have to answer to Sky Masterson personally. And that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
You heard him, boys. Brother Abernathy, your dice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored tonight. The meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
How wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to start? Who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny, give testimony.
Hey, I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come, brothers, I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart.
Benny, tell him what a bum you are.
I used to be a bad guy and a gambler, and I ain't gonna do it no more, thank you.
There. Don't you feel better now?
Oh, I feel so much better.
Anybody else?
Big Julie.
Well, I used to be bad when I was a kid, but ever since then I've gone straight, as I can prove by my record. 33 arrests and no convictions.
Harry the horse.
Oh, no.
Harry the horse.
Well, like when Sky was rolling us for our souls.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson. He rolled us $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. He means that they are only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
How wonderful! This whole meeting, the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you've done remarkable work.
Hasn't she, though?
Thank you.
Hey, I ain't finished my testimony. My sins is that when Sky was rolling us, I wish I could win the $1,000 instead of having to come here. But now that I'm here, I still wish it.
Anybody else?
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely.
Get up, you fat water buffalo.
Well, it came to me kind of like a dream. Yeah, that's it. It was a dream.
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on a boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered someone fade me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under, by the shop will bells up your checkered coat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. I sailed away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nicely passing out the whiskey, but the passengers were bound to resist. For the people all said beware, people all said beware your scuttle ship, and the devil will drag you under, and the fins of time when you pick his throat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I sank and I hollered, someone save me, that's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. So I said to myself, sit down, you're on the boat. Said to
boat, and the devil will drag you under. Your soul's so heavy you'll never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. You're rocking the boat. Sit down, sinner, sit down. Sit down, sinner, sit down.
Sit down, sinner, sit down. Sit down, sinner, sit down. Sit down, sit down. Sit down, sinner, sit down. Sit down, sinner, sit down. Sit down,
Brother Brannigan, is there anything we can do for you? Perhaps you'd like to testify?
I'll do my testifying in court, where I will testify that you ran a crap game here in this mission last night. Miss Sarah, you were standing there when they came out. You saw them. Aren't these the fellas?
I've never seen them before in my life.
That's the right broad.
Now, if you would excuse me, officer, we'd like to go on with our meeting.
I've never seen a bunch of crap shooters spend so much time in a mission. Hey, maybe that's what they mean by holy rollers.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. I also have another confession to make, and I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here last night, and we're all sorry. Ain't we, boys?
I'm really sorry.
I also have another confession to make. I bet a certain guy that he could not take a certain doll with him on a certain place. For this, I was wrong. Although, I won the bet, so it didn't do any harm.
You won the bet?
Yeah, he didn't take the doll with him. Well, that makes me feel a lot better.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now sing number 244, Follow the Boat.
Follow the boat and say no more, say no more, say no more. Follow the boat and say no more, follow the
afraid that might confuse her. Maybe I'll tell her Nathan is dead, and then see to it.
You mustn't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. Try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible, it says in Isaiah.
You got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh?
Isaiah was an ancient prophet.
Don't tell me! Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you got it bad. You know, when I saw you with Sky Masterson the other night... Oh, no. Not Sky? You're not in love with Sky? You poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I hate him. That's love.
Adelaide, do you think men like Sky can ever change?
For 14 years I've tried to change Nathan. I've always thought how wonderful he would be if he was different.
I thought that way about Sky, too.
I've sat and pictured him by the hour. Nathan, my Nathan, in a little home in the country, happy. Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful?
Oh, wouldn't it? If only Sky.
But they just can't change.
Well, a little while ago at the prayer meeting, there were some gamblers who acted as though maybe they could change.
Yes, but that doesn't... Gamblers? At your prayer meeting? Was Nathan Detroit there?
I think I heard that name.
A darling little fella in a pinstripe suit?
I think so.
How do you like that rat? Just when he should have been lying, he's telling the truth. I'm glad I'm through with him. And you ought to be glad you're through with Sky, too.
I am.
What are we, crazy or something? Wanna make us in Saxon climes? A lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
At any vegetable market from Borneo to Nome, you mustn't squeeze a melon till you get the melon home.
You've simply got to gamble.
You get no guarantee.
Now doesn't that kind of apply to you and God?
You and me.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not what?
Marry that man today. Terrible though he may be, much as he loves to play, crazy and wild and free. Marry the man today, rather than sigh and sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow.
Marry the man today. Maybe he's leaving town. Don't let him get away. Hurry and track him down.
Marry the man today. Give him the girl
Lieutenant. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Nathan, close up the newsstand. We're getting married.
Look, is this wedding gonna take place or ain't it? I paid $50 for this mesanthema.
Nathan, come on!
Gee, honey, you picked the busiest time of day.
Let's go. Where's the wedding?
Holy smoke!
What's the matter?
I forgot to find a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan!
How about the Biltmore Garage?
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game, and the devil is using loaded dice.
Where's the crap game? Brother Masterson.
Yes, Brother Detroit?
Could we use your mission to get married? Adelaide and I.
Certainly. I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah. I'd be glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay you 8 to 5 that you'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means is...
Obadiah?
He wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Oh, thank you very much. I know we're going to be happy. We're going to have a little home in the country. And Nathan will be sitting there beside me every single night. Oh, Nathan.
When you see a guy in twin stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing for some love. When he's part-time, waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane as only a John can be for a Jane. When you meet a gent, paying all kinds of rent for a flat that can climb the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing for some love.
Another stellar production by the Mystic Players, Guys and Dolls. It was fantastic.
We had a blast.
Such a joy to do.
Yeah, we want to thank everybody, Rob for the direction, Russ and Derek and everybody.
Mario for the music.
Who worked so hard to put it together.
It was wonderful.
We had a great time. Thank you for Chevalier for the theater.
Yep.
It was wonderful. It was great.
Just great.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Steve Bordarelli. I play Liver Lips Louie.
Hi, I'm Andrew Quinney. I play a sort of characters. I play a policeman with a billy club, a drunken patron, and and a gambler, and a Cuban waiter who falls and gets bruised.
I'm Bobby Lee. I played Nicely Johnson with a wonderful cast of other characters here in the show.
Hi, we're happy to be here. We thank Mystic Players. We thank everybody. It was a great show. Didn't you think it was a great show?
We had a wonderful time.
Blast
Wonderful
today.
working with him.
Wonderful working with her. Fabulous.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hope
Bye.
you enjoyed it.
Nicole?
Hi, I'm Nicole. I was a Hotbox girl. And this is John.
Yep.
He was Arvide.
I was Arvide. I had a blast doing this role. I'd like to thank Rob Bazooka. What a magnificent job.
I'm Anne Marie, and I was a Hotbox girl, and I'd like to thank Rob Bazooka for casting me as a Hotbox girl, and all the wonderful people I've met in the Mystic Players.
Bye now.
Just like to thank my fabulous cast and crew for doing a fabulous job. Couldn't have done it without Derek, our stage manager, Marianne on costumes. Lenny on sets, just everybody involved. I had a fabulous, talented cast that made my job a lot easier, and it was a great experience, and I want to thank all of them. Thanks.